Okay, in our previous video we showed you how to get the vent out up here so that you can get to the radio and undo these two screws and take the radio out. And then we showed you how to take the ashtray portion out and set it aside and get it ready. We're doing all of this in order to show you how to install the BMW part that's for AUX cable going to your radio. And this is the little BMW part here that you can get from getbmwparts.com, and it has just a simple little cable with a 12-pin in on it, and this part that goes down in the ashtray. So what we're going to do is install this in that ashtray and run the cable up through here to the back of the radio. So we're going to do that right now, and you'll be able to watch me as I do that. The ashtray part is going to go down through here. There's a hole in that, and you just sort of run that down through that, and it's a long cable. They made this really long so you would have plenty of cable, I guess. The reason I know they made it so long. And feed that down until the ashtray itself, the little ashtray compartment thing, that's actually not for ashes, so don't put any cigarettes in here, and that snaps right into place. And then you are going to run your cable, since it will be inside of the car. Sorry about that. You're going to run your cable now up to where the radio is, and that's pretty easy to do. So before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and pull the radio out. It just slides out like this, and as you can see, there's the cables on the back and all. Now I'm just going to let that guy hang there while I reach down and get this cable that's coming from the bottom here. This is pretty easy to do. It looks tough, but it really is not. I'm going to set the camera down to do this. Okay, I pulled this cable up through there, as you can see, and what we're going to do is put this cable in the back of the, there's two slots that's left on the back of the radio, and this one here on the left, on the end of the corner of the radio, this one here is the one it goes in. So you just take this cable and work it into that little hole. There it goes, it went right in. And it snapped, Jared. And then fish this cable back a little bit so you can get your radio back. Now we're going to slide the radio back into place. And the only thing it takes to put that radio back is to tighten these two screws. Now before you get too much into the installation of putting this radio back, you really should test that little thing to make sure that it works. So I'm going to do that. I've got a Zune here that I don't use very much, and I've got the audio pass-through cable plugged into the top of my Zune here, and it's playing a Carole King record, and I'm going to now plug the other end of that into my new AUX port in the ashtray, and I'm going to turn on the radio, and it came on AUX. Now that's controlled by this button here that says mode. There's the radio, there's the CD, and now I got AUX, which I didn't have before. So as soon as that CD starts playing on the let's see what we're going to play here. Whoops.
I've had many many tears and sorrows. I've had questions for tomorrow. There've been times I didn't know right
So
from
we're all done. All we have to do is put the tray back in place, which is very easy to do, and then put the vent back. Just slides back into place and snaps back. That's all we do. It's done.